See this car? This nice fancy car. There's a lot of people out here just living by vanity metrics, what you look like to other people. And it starts in high school. Starts when we go out, when we start partying, how we dress, who we hang out with, the music we listen to, the clothes we drive, the clothes we wear, cars we drive. Um, the parties we threw, how pretty you are, how successful you are, how popular you are, all that starts early, right? And it creates this metric of what you look like to people, to society and other people, and I think it's a very, in this day and age, it's so like almost, I want to say, so encompassing to people, so consuming to people, that I think they lose a lot of who they are as a person, because they're trying to conform to society, and we live in a, you know, uh, appearance is reality society, right? We live in a society where what you look like to the world is what the world perceives you as, right? It's very parallel. It's very like accurate, right? So that's their accurate interpretation of what you look like. You have nice cars, you have new cars, new clothes, new houses, um, new jewelry, new women, new men, new travels, new expenditures, new fucking this, new fucking everything, right? Well, that's just a facade. It's a way you show yourself to the world, but it's not like what makes you. It doesn't define you. All that shit is not who you are as a character. I know super successful people that are fucking bankrupt spiritually, emotionally, physically, um, mentally. You know, you can have everything in the world and you can still be bankrupt inside, deep down, depressed, lonely, anxious, all of it, right? So that's what I'm trying to get at. The most of society, about 99% of society, is all about metrics. It's all about vanity metrics. It's all about how we look, what we drive, who we hang out with, what the parties we throw, fucking how much money we spend, blah, 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 and on and on and on, right? As long as you get yourself out of that mindset and stop declaring to the world that, you're successful, you can be just as successful on the inside, you know, handling all your fucking bullshit and your troubles and your pain and your, fears and your desires and your dark secrets and all that shit. If you can handle that and get through that, that's the fucking stepping stone to a better life, right? More happier, more fulfilling, more expansive, more in alignment, more connected to the universe and people and, you know, the energy out there. And trust me, it's all energy. It's all just matter. This shit is just fucking matter. It means nothing. What matters is what's in your heart and your fucking mind, your emotional state, your stomach, your guts. Um, what your hands do as a human. Do they cause pain? Do they cause problems? Are they fucking, greedy and gluttonous and fucking, you know, sketchy? Are you fucking compromising your values and your integrity, your fucking, your morals and your ethics? Doing illegal shit, trying to fucking consume pleasure and shit like that, right? That's the problem with people these days. They're so fucking bankrupt out here. They're so fucking low level thinking and so low vibrational fucking thinking. And that's the problem. I see it in society and it starts at a very young age, It depends on how you were as a kid. And, You know, I grew up pretty poor, you know, but we always had stuff to like have, and you know, we had to work for it, obviously, but you know, we weren't like, well, with my single mom, let's just say two boys, single mom, you know, always working late and coming home late and getting up early to go to school and stuff. So we didn't have a lot of money. Let's just say we were like low incomes, right? Low income. But it didn't ever I didn't ever like I always wanted money because I think that was like my measurement of success. But at the same token, like once you get it all and then like you still have problems and shit, it opened a door to me saying like, you know what? This is probably the wrong path because I'm just fucking myself over. Like I'm not feeling as well as I thought I'd be. Like for pleasure and more ego and all that kind of shit, right? More consumption and fucking, you know, more baggage and doing sketchy shit and all this and fucking more consuming and, you know, not treating my mind and my body correctly in harmony with fucking nature and shit. And that was probably the biggest wake up call I had, you know, and I'm still fucking just realizing like people get so lost out there. They just get lost in society because they have to look a certain fucking way to people. You know, you can feel some way, but you can fucking portray yourself as a completely another way, completely opposite way. You can be successful. Look, oh, he's got so much shit and blah blah blah, but he works so hard, or he's got employees, he's got a big business, but deep down you're fucking broken, man. I guarantee there's. I see it all around. So many people just still broken, bankrupt, you know, fucked. Like still fucking doing cocaine and still fucking drinking and still fucking vaping and still fucking partying and still fucking spending and still fucking needing and needing and needing and taking and taking and taking and fucking people over left and fucking right. And that's all that fucking, you know, that's all there is these days. A lot of it, not all. I'm just saying, like, that feels like it's so fucking bankrupt. People are mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, they can be successful as well, but three of those factors, three of those four fucking columns, they're fucking bankrupt. So don't be fooled about people. That's my message for today. Don't fool yourself. Trying to, you know, fool other people. You can only lie to yourself so fucking long until everything comes back to you 1,000 times and your health fucking fails and your fucking relationships fail and no one wants to be around you and you're walled off as a hermit and you fucking have anger and you have issues and depression and anxiety and you know, it's just like this dark, dark fucking personal hell. You know, I see a lot of it happening, you know, to people these days intensely. Like, you know, and I was headed that path. And that's why I can tell fucking people because I fucking came out of it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this you know, for my benefit and everyone else is fucking lost. You know, it was a win. It was a zero sum game. I won. They fucking lost. You know what I mean? That's the problem, you know, and eventually I was losing because I felt something wrong. I felt there's something like, you know, doing this, consuming everything that glitters, following all the shiny shit. You know, I was just so selfish and, you know, and I see it, you know, I see it in other people as much as well. As like, they don't give a fuck about me. Like, you know, people I know close by, very, very close by, actually, right down the road and stuff like that. So, you know, they never want to help you and they never want to fucking open up and they just, it looks like they got everything going on, but deep down they call themselves struggling and getting by and just getting through the year and fucking, you know, trying to pay back loans and fucking this and fucking that and try to hustle. It's just fucking dumb, you know? And I'm calling people out because I used to be there, the same person. And now that I've spiritually advanced and progressed and opened up and expanded using my heart, my mind, and, you know, my body physically and connecting with people and humans, real humans that aren't fucking full of fucking baggage and fucking, you know, drama and, you know, low vibrational mindsets and shit like that. That's what helped my life. That's what helped me be successful, you know, and I'm still sitting here fucking wondering why the world's so fucked up. Well, I think that's pretty much it. know? And that's definitely the rant of the day. So that's a fucking clear. I hope you get that because that's the message. That's the most clearest message I could send. Stop fucking trying to conform to society, and you don't need other people's validation to feel good about your fucking self. Like, let's say we didn't have social media. Let's say we didn't have these videos, and let's say we didn't have, instant access to fucking other people's lives, or we had the behind the scenes, what they really felt deep down and shit like that, their struggles, their worries, their fucking hardships, their trials, their tribulations. That's not all exposed out there. People don't fucking talk about that shit unless they're fucking gone through fucking self-discovery journeys. You know what I mean? So as long as you understand these little quirks about humanity and people and yourself, I think you could have a very, very successful life. And I wish that upon you, because, I'm not out here spreading my knowledge for nothing. I want people to fucking look into it and excavate themselves and find out why they have, why they're trying to be better than, their neighbors, or look better, look prettier, and this and that, and fucking keeping up with the Joneses, and what goes on and on. But it's not, doesn't have to be like that. You can let all this shit go and deep down work on yourself. That's why Buddhist monks are so fucking peaceful, right? Because they don't have all this shit to show people. They have nothing. They meditate, they fast, they pray, they do community work. They're quiet, they're silent. So I think we all need to get into more silence with ourselves. That's probably the first stepping stone to a better path in life. And yeah, it's gonna be a long ride. So I hope you stay with me. And I'm gonna keep making these videos because I enjoy it, and I'm excited for this journey, man. I really am. And stay real, stay fucking real. Because there's a lot of fake shit out here. Fake people. Catch you on the next one. Raise your vibration. And be stronger and better and fucking smarter and more aware every single day. And that's all I can say anymore. Cheers.